The two met on the set of the 1988 PBS movie Lemon Sky and married later that year. The singers, who met on the set of The Voice, have been nearly inseparable ever since they first started dating back in November 2015. While Shelton and Stefani both admitted that they had initially bonded over the ending of their respective marriages, it seems as though their love affair had lasting power from the get-go. In an interview with Billboard, Shelton recalled falling head over heels for the singer and how the two ultimately helped each other through their heartache. "Gwen saved my life," he said. "Who else on earth could understand going through a high-profile divorce from another musician?" After 5 years of dating, Shelton popped the question in October 2020, with both music superstars taking to their respective Instagram accounts to share the happy news. Alongside a photo of her ring, the No Doubt singer captioned the post, "@Blake Shelton yes please." Soon after, Shelton sent a message to his bride-to-be, writing, "Hey @Gwen Stefani, thanks for saving my 2020 and the rest of my life. I love you." I heard a yes. After meeting on the set of Deep Water, an adaptation of Patricia Highsmith's 1957 novel, in which Affleck and the Knives Out star play husband and wife, they were spotted vacationing in Costa Rice in March 2020. Since that first sighting, the couple have been nearly inseparable, photographed on walks, house hunting, and hanging with Affleck's best friend Matt Damon. The pair spent Thanksgiving with Affleck's 3 children from his marriage to ex-wife Jennifer Garner. They had a busy few days of family time together and seemed very happy, a source told E! News of their holiday. The beloved couple first met in 1995 when they played love interests on the popular soap opera All My Children. The Live with Kelly and Ryan host and Riverdale star then eloped to Las Vegas on May 1, 1996. Consuelos knew, pretty early on, Ripa was the one for him, once telling Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live, "We would go out with groups of people from work and slowly each date would go that the groups started getting smaller and smaller until it was just us two. I was shy, I wasn't very aggressive that way." But Ripa revealed the couple almost split before their wedding. "We broke up and we got back together the day before we went off and eloped," she detailed on the Comments by Celebs podcast in 2018. "Yeah, we eloped. We went to Vegas and got married. Almost 25 years and 3 children later, their marriage is still going strong." From the moment the Jennifer's Body star met the rapper on their shared movie set this spring, she knew their relationship was destined to become what she called a once-in-a-lifetime romance. Chatting with their Midnight in the Switchgrass director Randall Emmett on his and fiancée Lala Kent's podcast this July, Fox recalled inquiring who was going to fill the empty chair on set. "And Emmett was like, 'Oh, we just got Machine Gun Kelly,'" she said, "and immediately, I was like, oh. Because I knew, I could feel that some wildesty was going to happen to me from that meeting, but I wasn't sure what. I just felt it in my solar plexus that something was going to come from that." Fox, who quietly separated from husband of 9 years Brian Austin Green in late 2019, went on to call MGK her twin flame, explaining they are more than soulmates. And they haven't been shy about showing their love for one another. Fox starred in Kelly's music video, they got tattoos to mark their romance and made their red carpet debut as a couple. For Kelly, it was love at first sight. "I didn't know what that was until me and her made eye contact," the musician told Howard Stern in September 2020. "That's when I was like, whoa." Though they've become one of Hollywood's most solid and low-key couples since they started dating early into their run playing brother and sister on the hit drama Parenthood, Graham and Krause actually knew each other for years before their relationship turned romantic. "We had met on a show called Caroline in the City," a Leah Thompson show back in the day, the 911 star spilled to Kelly Ripa in 2017. "We were guest starring. She had me move some furniture into her apartment for her back then, I didn't catch the signal." Graham also opened up about their early friendship, telling Redbook, "It's so interesting to me that there was clearly a connection there back then, but I don't think either of us was ready." And it was Graham's Gilmore Girls co-star, and on-screen mom, Kelly Bishop, who ended up playing matchmaker between the duo. "In a maternal, protective way, she found most of my boyfriends at the time lacking," Graham wrote in her memoir, "and once told me I needed someone who was more my equal, like that wonderful actor on 6 Feet Under. The rest is history." The couple met on the set of Netflix's Sex/Life, in which they play angsty former couple Billy and Brad. The Home Alone star and the former Disney Channel star met making 2019's Changeland, and their romance surprised their director Seth Green, who told Esquire, "I didn't see that one coming." Song explained to Entertainment Tonight that they bonded over their shared backgrounds as child actors. "You just look each other in the eye and you nod and we know," she said. While their characters' love story didn't have a happy ending on ABC's Revenge, Ben Camp and Bowman tied the knot on December 15, 2018, and have been together for almost a decade. To commemorate their 8th anniversary in 2019, the resident star posted a sweet tribute to her husband on Instagram. "Almost 1 year married, but today marks 8 years together," she captioned the picture, which showed the co-stars in a helicopter wearing matching headsets. "Thanks to this human for making life the greatest adventure and also for being the best dad to our furry child Frankie. We are so lucky." No stranger to dating to co-stars, after romances with Sandra Bullock and Rachel McAdams, Gosling fell for Mendes on the set of The Place Beyond the Pines. But the pair have managed to keep their relationship private since they began dating in 2013. The couple have since welcomed 2 daughters, Esmeralda, 6, and Amada, 4, and Mendes recently opened up about how ending up with the Notebook star changed her opinion on motherhood. "I was lucky enough to work my bum off for 20 years, the New York and Company designer said on Sydney's Nova 96.9 in October. "I never wanted babies before until I fell in love with Ryan, and then it just kind of worked out to where I was 40 and having my first baby, and then I think I was 42 with my second one, so it worked out in that way that I had a career, and then I changed my focus to my family." And she's not ruling out a future on-screen collaboration with Gosling. "I really want to work with Ryan again. My most fun experience was being on set with him when he was directing," she told E! News. "It was really so creatively satisfying being in it together, and he's such an amazing director. I would love that experience again, for sure." And the hunter fell for the irresistible demon, both on and off screen. Padalecki and Cortez hit it off when she joined Supernatural in its 4th season as Ruby. And after a 2-month engagement, they tied the knot in her hometown of Sun Valley, Idaho, in 2010, with his TV bro Jensen Ackles serving as one of the groomsmen. The couple, who will once again co-star on the CW's Walker, she's set to play his character's dead wife in flashbacks, have 3 children, sons Thomas, 8, Austin, 6, and daughter Odette, 3. It was a fairy tale romance for Dallas and Goodwin when they co-starred on ABC's fantasy hit Once Upon a Time, playing Prince Charming in Snow White, of course. "It hit me like a blinding light," Dallas told People in 2012. "I thought, I'm in trouble now." As for Goodwin, she knew Dallas was the one when they went on their first date to Disneyland. "I knew that in fact I was going to marry my husband Josh at Disneyland because I took him for his first time ever and we had just started dating," Goodwin would later detail to Kelly Ripa. "We were on Big Thunder Mountain and he threw his arms in the air and he goes, 'This is the best day of my life,' and I was like, 'We're totally getting married.'" He popped the question in October 2013 and they tied the knot in April 2014. Dallas and Goodwin are the parents of sons Oliver, 6, and Hugo, 4, and the Manifest star is hoping to work with his wife again after their 6-year stint on OU80. "She's the greatest. I miss working with her every day," he said on Live with Kelly and Ryan. "I think she was like, 'Look, we've worked together and we've lived together 6 years, give me a break. But I think we'll work together again, I hope so.'" It wasn't exactly love at first sight for the Americans' co-stars when they met 10 years before working together on the acclaimed FX spy drama. "We actually met a very long time ago," he confessed on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. "I very drunkenly asked her for her number when she was a young, single, slip of a thing, so I sort of knew then when I was 26. But a decade and plenty of wigs later, Reese and Russell quietly began dating in 2014 while playing married KGB spies. They welcomed their first child together, son Sam, in May 2016. Russell also has 2 children from her previous marriage, son River Deary and daughter Willa Deary. Just as his character Jon Snow couldn't resist falling for Ygritte, Harington fell in love with his Game of Thrones co-star after she joined the HBO fantasy series in its 2nd season. In an interview with Vogue Italia, he recalled shooting those episodes as his favorite memory from the show. Because the country is beautiful, because the northern lights are magical, and because it was there that I fell in love, he said. If you're already attracted to someone, and then they play your love interest in the show, it becomes very easy to fall in love. While their on-screen romance proved ill-fated, Harrington and Leslie got married in June 2018 and confirmed in September 2020 they are expecting their first child. While they recently teamed up to play Santa and Mrs. Claus for Netflix's The Christmas Chronicles, the beloved Hollywood pair first met on the set of 1968's The One and Only, Genuine, original family band. But they didn't fall for each other until reconnecting while filming 1984's Swing Shift. Despite Hahn telling BBC News, "We both said we would never go out with another actor." The couple went on to star in the 1988 rom-com Overboard. Partners for 37 years, Russell and Hahn share son Wyatt Russell in addition to each having children from prior relationships, Oliver and Kate Hudson and Boston Russell. Asked their secret for working well with each other, Russell quipped to E! News, "Do it every 33 years, first of all. Talk about following in your parents' footsteps." Wyatt, the son of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, fell for Hayner after they met while working on the movie Folk Hero and Funny Guy. Later, the two would go on to appear together in Ingrid Goes West. After getting engaged in 2018, the couple wed the following year at Goldie's house in Aspen. It was Western-themed and everyone came in cowboy hats and boots, a source shared with E! News at the time. It was a big casual gathering of family and friends that lasted all weekend. And in November, Kate Hudson revealed the news that her half-brother and sister-in-law are expecting their first child. Well, at least one good thing came out of the universally panned Fantastic Four reboot in 2014. Mara and Belle fell for each other on the set of the superhero flick, though they didn't spark dating rumors until they were spotted holding hands at a Met Gala afterparty in May 2015. After their July 2017 wedding, Belle gushed to E! News, "It feels like we've been married for years. In the best way. We're having a great time." In May 2019, Mara revealed the couple welcomed their first child. "We had a baby a couple weeks ago," the A Teacher star wrote on Instagram. Here are her feet. Belle also shares son Jack Bell with ex-wife Evan Rachel Wood. It was love at first bite for the couple, who began dating while filming the first season HBO's True Blood in 2008. "There's no one I'd rather work with," Moyer told E! News in 2009. "I love working with her and that's how it all started, by falling in love on camera." They announced their engagement a year later and tied the knot in August 2010. Moyer and Paquin welcomed twins, Poppy and Charlie, in 2012. Kate isn't the only Mara sister to find love on a film set. In 2013, Phoenix and Mara proved their enviable chemistry when they co-starred in the Oscar-nominated film Her. They then shared the screen in the 2018 biblical drama Mary Magdalene, and according to reports, the couple first realized their attraction to one another while filming the project a year prior in Italy. The private pair made their red carpet debut at the 2017 Cannes Film Festival and quietly got engaged in 2019. And, while accepting the Oscar for Best Actor, the Joker star got emotional while giving Mara a shout-out. Wiping away tears, he told his partner, "I love you." In September 2020, director Viktor Kossakovsky revealed at the Zurich Film Festival that the couple had welcomed a baby boy. He also confirmed that the couple's son was named River, seemingly in honor of Joaquin's late brother River Phoenix, who passed away in 1993 at the age of 23. An Oscar isn't the only prize Malek walked away with after portraying Queen lead singer Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. During an interview with The Cut, Boynton, who played Mary Austin in the biopic, recalled meeting Malek for the first time at Abbey Road Studios in London just before they started shooting. According to the publication, it was an intense day, and Boynton had been reading in a corner to help deal with her anxiety. Malek then approached her and made a plan for their scene. "Rami felt so much the leader of that set," she recalled. "The cast became so close going through that, as you always do when going through a particularly stressful experience, to put it politely. At first, the two kept their relationship quiet. However, Malek kissed her after being named Best Actor at the 2019 Oscars and admitted the politician star had captured his heart during his acceptance speech. The Outer Banks co-stars confirmed that they were dating after months of romance rumors. Making their relationship Instagram official, Stokes shared a picture of himself enjoying a romantic dinner on the beach with Kline. "Cat's out of the bag," the 27-year-old actor captioned the post. Referencing one of her character's love interests on the hit Netflix teen drama, Kline, who plays Sarah Cameron, commented, "Topper punching the air RN." The 22-year-old star then added, "I've fallen and I can't get up." And, in an interview with ET Online, Kline gushed, "Love is tight." Each having a failed marriage behind them, neither star was looking for love when they arrived on the set of Pontiac Moon in 1993. "I announced to all my friends, not dramatically, but very seriously, that I was done with relationships," Steenburgen told Closer. But the pair fell for each other while playing husband and wife, with Danson revealing they bonded during a scene in a canoe. "We paddled in sync," Danson said. "We went out as friends and by the time we came back, we were in love." Ironic how life works in those moments. Once you throw up your arms and surrender, a lot of times things come your way. In October 2020, the couple celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary, with the book club actress gushing to Closer, "I'm ridiculously in love with him. I find him endlessly fascinating. He surprises me all the time and most of all he makes me laugh." The Good Place actor admitted in the same interview, "I get nervous around her because I want to impress her, I am the luckiest."